You know, once a year I ask her to be somewhere on time, and what is going on? This should be good. Hello?
Hey, Sarah,
Ruth?
it's me.
Where are you?
I'm not gonna
It's time for our
make
book
it.
contest
I got
announcement.
inspired for next year's book contest and had to do some exploring on location. I've been delayed and I can't get back in time for the video. I'm so sorry. I know, maybe you can just do the video with your...
Inspired? Did she say with myself? What in the world? Oh well, no task too big or too small for a curriculum consultant. We do it all. Ruth, I cannot thank thee enough. I am convinced that poetry is my passion. In fact, I shall heretofore speak only in a rhyming pattern. Let's see, which shall I choose? Couplets, quatrains, which meter? Perhaps I should only speak in haiku. Oh, limericks, yes, limericks it is. I'm actually Sarah too, but let's go with the original script. I've created a poetry monster. There once was a contest from Rainbow with stories from east to westo. Some had great rhyme, many quite fine, and several that tickled my elbow. Wait. Something is downloading. An ode to our book contest. For 10 long years you rose to the task, no matter the genre or details we ask. You write them by hand with beautiful spelling, an original tale of your own special telling. It began with a story for a very young reader, then a comic book style with a very brave leader. Historical fiction proved quite the test, and a mysterious tome among all the rest. A fable finished year 5 with a flair. Who knew at this point what else it would bear? You picked up the pen to share an adventure, often with maps and a cliffhanger clincher. A family tale was a go at nonfiction, with emotional tugs at heartstrings in depiction. The funny themed year was an absolute riot. You cracked us all up with your silly disquiet. You showed your compassion for others, it seemed, by writing a story with an underdog theme. And now in year 10 we ask you for rhyme or verse or other poems in time. Seriously, where did that come from? Hey, I'm getting better at this. Can you collect your thoughts long enough to announce the winners of the 2024 Rainbow Resource Center Summer Book Contest? You bet. I mean, certainly. We poets must choose our words thoughtfully, which is something our authors did a beautiful job with. Oh, and the artwork was fantabulistic. That's not a real word. I'm a poet in progress. Now let's get to the contest winners. Your task this year was to write a story poem or a collection of poems. Our panel of 12 judges pored over the entries using the scoring rubric we provided in the book kits. The scores are then averaged, and often they are very, very close. Since this is the 10th anniversary of our summer book contest, we decided to celebrate and add more winners. This year, each of our first place winners will receive $300. Second place winners will receive $200. And we've added this year, our third place winners will receive $100 from Rainbow Resource Center. In addition, we have also chosen an art award for each age category for those that incorporated unique artistic styles, including a strong use of art elements and humorous embellishments into their illustrations. Art award winners will receive a prize package of art supplies for their next creative endeavor. And that's for each age group. One overall winner is selected, and their book will be sold by Rainbow Resource. And now, to the winners. The Art Award in the youngest age group goes to Vincent Grenon for Limericks of the Solar System. His whimsical poetic planets interact together in the vast universe, showcasing colorful illustrations with fun facts and humorous stellar commentary. For the middle group, the Art Award goes to Anna L. for her book Ponderings. Soothing sentiments of the wonders of the world, this artistic gem uses an elegant blending of rich colors, popping highlighted thread patterns and stylized textures you can almost feel. And in the oldest group, author MAC receives the Art Award for Little Arrows, expressing the beauty of the world with children. The shading masterpiece of the pen features detailed black and white illustration, flourishing letters with subtle embellishments and use of color throughout. And now, on to our contest winners. The youngest authors are between 7 and 10 years old. Third place in our youngest age group goes to Winslow Roberts for her book, American Monuments and Memories. Her use of imagery was vivid and clever as she took us on a poetic trip across America. We liked how her poems are dedicated to the national monuments. The second place winner is Emmeline Powell with her book, There Once Was an Elephant in Paris. What an original premise as we tour the monuments of Paris. Her poems were whimsical and the illustrations were so enjoyable. And first place in the youngest age group goes to Alice Sapiri with Rhymes of a Florida Summer. Her book looked like it could be sold at a state park gift shop. She nailed the figurative language aspect, which is challenging. And we loved her use of illustrations on every page, down to the seashells in the corners. Our middle group of authors are between 11 and 13. Third place goes to Thomas Sapiri for Scenes of Florida. His collection of poems was so descriptive and his realistic illustrations were a joy. He knows his wildlife. Our second place winner is Caitlin Ediger with My World is a Celebration of Colors. Her collection of poems is brought together by the storyline of colorizing old photos. She was clever with her illustrations, using fingerprints for many characters. And the first place winner in this category is Bradley Elizabeth Harris with her book, To Be or Not to Be. Last year, she was our biggest winner overall. This year, she gave us a story poem in her distinctive creative style. Her artwork is practically perfect in every way. Our oldest group of authors is between 14 and 18 years old. Third place is from Natalie Ahrens for The Enchanted Wood. Her imagination took us on an adventure with pixies and trolls and more, and the illustrations were quite magical themselves. Our second place winner is Abriana O'Rood with When the Night Comes. She wrote a collection of poems and made each one an experience with her dramatic artwork. And the first place winner is Wyatt Ahrens with Weasel Song. He wrote a story poem that reads like a song and includes a thoughtful message. His artwork is full of action and emotion. And now it's time for our overall winner for 2024. This author's book will be sold by Rainbow Resource Center, making them an official published author. Drum roll, please. Our 2024 big winner is Weasel Song by Wyatt Ahrens. We found the quality of his poetry and illustrations hard to beat. The premise of the story, in poem form, is a weasel who fashioned a lute from a peach pit and learned to play it. Then he has to fight with his king and suffer the consequences. He then meets a scary wolf in the woods who actually liked to play music too. We appreciated his commitment to a peaceful outcome. Wyatt himself is a musician. He plays several instruments, including the Irish bouzouki, an inspiration for his poem. Wyatt's book will be sold on our website, and he will receive royalties on books sold. Congratulations, Wyatt. You are about to be an official published author. And a job well done by all of our young authors. We could tell you worked hard planning and creating your beautiful books. We would like to sincerely thank all of the authors who sent us poetry this year. Your hard work is so appreciated, and we enjoy reading each and every one. And a very special thank you to Lulu Jr. for their role in our contest. They are a wonderful collaborator, and the finished books are just fabulous. Thank you for sharing your poetry with us. We are honored to bring you this opportunity. See you next year with a new book contest theme. Ruth had better come up with something good. Bye. Bye.